test.
You blew your test, you're joking, aren't you? When's it for?
29th of November.
Is that 2022?
No,
When?
this year. Test.
You blew your test, you're joking, aren't you? When's it for?
29th of November.
Is that 2022?
No,
When?
this year. Test.
You blew your test, you're joking, aren't you? When's it for?
29th of November.
Is that 2022?
No,
When?
this year.
Today's lesson we're doing today?
Dual Carriageways.
Dual carriages. We're going to do the small slip roads. We done a lesson last week, but we didn't video because it was raining. What did you do last week, Ellie?
I was doing Progress Town, was it?
On Progress Town and
Country
roads. So
roads.
just a quick recap. If you're not sure what the speed limit is, what's your two clues if it's a 40?
In the streets.
Good, so if you see 30s in the side road, what does it make this?
40.
Nice, and the other clue is just the repeater signs on the lamppost, remember? What does national speed limit mean?
60 miles per hour.
60 miles per hour. What does it mean on a dual carriageway?
70 miles an hour.
And how do you know you're on a dual carriageway?
Because you've got that bit in the middle.
Good. And if you can't see around bends, what gear would you get normal?
Second.
And do you have to do 60 on the country roads?
No, if it's raining, about 40.
About 40, 45, sometimes 50. What we're going to do is we're going to drive to location and we're going to talk about the slip roads there. But Ellie's booked that test, haven't you?
Yeah.
When's it for?
29th of November.
What time?
Like 10:25, 10:24.
Going to frighten the life out of the poor examiner. So she's got a test on the 29th of November. That's not long. Right, have you any questions before we start?
No.
What did you need to improve on from last week?
Not holding my clutch down all the time.
Not holding it down?
Because every time I go to stop, like if I'm not, I always use my clutch.
Oh, putting it down too early, you
Yeah.
mean? Right. Anything else?
Mirrors.
Good. I remember I had flashbacks last week. You tried to wipe us out at that junction around the corner here. Can you remember?
Oh yeah. I always do something wrong at that one.
There's a car comes, you try to pull out of it. What you're going to do right there, don't we?
Yeah.
Closed junction, you're going to roll in the first. You agree?
Yeah.
Go on then, off you go. And remember, it's gas in clutch, not brake. Put your window up and I'm going to put the aircon on. Did you watch Amelia's video?
Yeah, I did.
She's funny, isn't she?
Yeah.
I put my sunglasses on but I look like a dog, so I'm going to take your handbrake off.
I didn't even realise I had that on.
I know.
It's a good start.
I'll come back.
You won't.
Can you get through that gap alright?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going left then right. Now remember, we can't see to that way, can we?
So I don't need to stop at your door.
Yes. Now this is where you want your clutch down first. So there you wouldn't brake, so you braked.
There's someone coming, I think, because
So just get right up with the give wheel. That's good. And just stop and have a look. Well, be weird because this way is not clear, just stop. So remember, look right, left, right, then we're going to turn right again. If you do it like that, you'll never slow, will you?
It's because I always think if you can hear the noise that I shouldn't.
I know, well, if you hear that noise, that's music to my ears, isn't it? It's what you want to hear. You won't stop when you hear that. If you bring the clutch up quickly, you just wheel spin away. So the clutch went down first again.
Yeah.
You recognise them straight away, which was great, but we should have just braked a little bit first. What type of crossing is that one?
Pedestrian.
I know. They're all pedestrian crossings, aren't they? It's a poofy.
Oh, really?
It has the sensors on the top. You would have went for second and it stayed on brake. Do you like putting a park brake on any neutral?
Hmm?
Like putting
Sometimes, yeah, if I think it's going to take a while to go
that?
again.
Yeah, that's good. The examiners let you do that. Did you watch the videos on them?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask as
Oh,
well.
you didn't?
I need to do it, I didn't.
Oh, you're killing me. What's the point of doing it after the lesson? You're supposed to do it before the lesson. Now, which pedal are you going to press first?
Gas.
Now look on this left arm if it's like this. Yes. Perfect, that isn't it? Does it feel good?
Yeah, it feels a
It
bit.
certainly looks good on video, doesn't it? Little gas again. Have a look on your left arm right here and just come round if it's safe. Yeah. With the traffic lights, we're turning right. Nice gap. Why do we keep that gap for?
In case it rolls back.
Good. It leaves enough room to get around, doesn't it? Have to break down. Just tell people where you go. I wouldn't go into third yet. Why is that?
Because we're in the roundabout.
But all there's not much space here, is there, with the parked cars and that? So we're just going straight ahead. What made you want to go there for then?
There's a blogger.
Hey, well done, well done. Good stuff. So you do listen to some stuff, I tell you, don't you?
Yeah.
Not all the time, but sometimes you do. So we're coming from 12 o'clock.
Yeah.
I like that. Now at the roundabout we're turning right. Second exit. Don't go into third yet because you haven't built enough speed up, have you? Now how much room do we give cyclists?
A metre.
At least a metre, yeah. Learners hate cyclists. Are you one of them that hate cyclists?
Yeah, because they're all over the road, aren't they?
They'll be ready, they might change. Do you think we should go to your next gear?
Yeah, yeah.
Now we can't overtake the cyclist because he's doing 30 miles per hour.
Yeah.
But if he was going really slow, then we'd be overtaken. Where wouldn't you overtake a cyclist?
Where there's junctions.
You could possibly overtake if it was safe, you could see it was clear. What about bends, brows of hills?
Can't see, can you?
When there's just not enough room, really, when you're always going where we're going. Oh, I remember one of your lessons you were shaving them cars.
Yeah.
So look at this space.
I shaved your wheels last week.
Did you?
Yeah, because I was trying to go like past where a bus wasn't. The wheels all scraped off the curb.
Oh, I can't remember that. Well, that would have been alright on video.
Everything went wrong last week, and I think
Did
it's
it?
because you weren't recording.
Go on, a bit more gas now because this feels a bit slow. Now, with the traffic lights, we're turning right. We still can't overtake him, so we need to slow down. Because of that bend, and he's going quite fast. Now, what gate should you go to? You see how he looked over his shoulder there?
Yeah.
And then moved to the middle. I wouldn't indicate you. What about that clutch?
See, now I'm doing the opposite. I'm not putting it
Roll it
down.
into first. Now, when we open, just stop there, just stop. What's it say on the road?
Keep clear. I
Keep-
can't really see it.
I know it's bad. But when we overtake the cyclists, we've got to go into the right lane. You don't overtake the cyclists half in the left lane and half in the right lane. You've got to be clearly in the right.
So when I go up here, I need to be in the right.
Yeah, just go to the right lane. Just bring it up a little quick. Yeah, now just go straight the right lane. Middle one. Now get your foot out and get past it. Now when you see the cyclist in the middle mirror, that's when you move back to the left. You can see him. Use them ears of yours.
Okay.
Tick, 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 tick. That's it. You've been in fifth, haven't you? You haven't got your clutch down. We didn't put your clutch down, change gear.
Oh no.
Put that down as having a moment. Now, do you see that little slip road there?
Yeah.
We're going to come round and join that there. See it? So we're going to come round there and join from that lane to here. So we're going to leave at the next exit for West Rain. Can you see the signpost?
Yeah.
Quarter of a mile ahead. To the left. You clutch up and hold it. Fast rollings.
So two wheels.
Left at the end. That's a closed junction here. Tell people where you're going. Hold it in first and then look. That was a bit fast, wasn't it, coming around that corner?
Very fast.
Why is that then? Why didn't you slow down?
No. I went straight from the clutch to the accelerator.
That's a learner's favourite saying, I don't know. And can you pull up on the left for me? Just pull it here, look. Just on the left. That's it. Closer to the curve. Cancel taking noise. Have you any questions?
No.
Anything you're not sure about? Right, we're going to do that now. Do you see that slip road? We're going to
Yeah.
come round there
Join up.
and join. You're going to come down there and join it. And there's a bit of picture. See it?
Yeah.
Now what I want you to do is to follow the curb round first of all, because people stare to the right and drift into that lane.
Yeah.
Now when you follow the curb round, then you parallel. If you look in the dormer and there's a car getting bigger in the dormer, what does that mean?
You can get in as a car. Oh no, not bigger. No, you can't go if it's bigger.
So you've got to slow down and stop if
If it's
necessary.
smaller,
What happens if it's in the middle but it's not getting any bigger?
just go.
What happens if it starts moving from the left lane to the right lane?
Then you can go because there's no
Good.
other cars there.
Got that?
Yeah.
Now try and time it so you don't have to stop. But if you do have to stop, don't stop half on the slip road and half on the carriageway.
Yeah.
So just stop back here. Any questions?
I don't think
Do you want
so.
to be prompt to help start the first couple of them?
Yeah.
Go on then. Now be careful with them cars parked. Be careful in case anybody comes around that corner. Make sure nobody's overtaking you. Good speed, it's good. Now just follow the road round to the left.
Do I not need a signal or anything? Or
Well,
whatever
we're not
going
really
on?
bothered for left, but we'll signal right when we get round the corner.
Yeah.
I can have a glance to the right, but please don't stay. Just have a quick glance. So just follow the curb round for us. Just follow it round. And then have a glance, but look this way now. Now just follow that curb round for me, get parallel to the curb. And use your dormer and pop your signal on. It's your lucky dear. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
I want some cars to be there next time. Now use them ears if you want. That's it. Now we're going to follow the signs of West Reading again. We're going to do the same circuit. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You can do the next one on your own.
Yeah.
Good. Now this one you came up went too fast around the corner, didn't you?
Yeah.
Don't put your clutch down here.
Alright.
That was just a bit early. Keep it to the left. It is much better. Now at the end of the road, turn left. Roll it in the first and then finish it off with gas clutch. Oh, that's perfect. That's showing off now, Ellie. Showing off. That's really good. It feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah. Better than last week.
I think you know them roads you done last week.
Yeah.
You need to revisit them again. I was going to do that in the day, but
They're just all like too much, I think. Like sometimes it's the bends I don't like.
but just slow down for them. What do you not like about the bends?
Oh, they're just awful. Like, I think it's remembering as well, like that one we went to where you have to change down secondary, you said it'll fail all the time.
You go down that steep end and you go up.
Yeah. What was it? Was that the one at Brunswick?
No, that's the one in Stony Lane, long lane you call Stony Gate.
Yeah.
Now it's up towards Crook. So just follow it around and join the carriageway. Hopefully there's going to be some cars here this morning. So just roll it in the first lane. Hold your clutch now. Follow the curb round. Just really clear. Got that hard on it? Go for West Reading again. Give it one more circuit. Don't go for the gear yet. Come off the brake pedal. Right, now go for it. Same side. Where is it before you signal? And the fast as you get there, and then look. You know when it all finally clicks when the penny drops?
Yeah.
You're going to be a good driver here.
Do you think?
Once it all gets sinks into place.
I hope so.
I don't know how long that's going to be. Once the penny drops, I think it will be really good. Your speed's good, isn't it? Things like that. The bike looks way big for a big rim, doesn't it?
I was just thinking that,
Imagine come down there at 30 miles an hour when that happens. That'd be quite scary, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So will it when you leave, because then you've hardly put any steering on. West Reading and then go right this time. Fast and then lovely. That's good. Make sure nobody's overtaking you. This next one's quite small, so you know that one's a bit longer, but this one's quite small. So be very careful on this one, it's quite hard. You might have to stop when you get around the corner.
Would I put it on the side?
Well, I would have, yeah, definitely. And then have a look at the bend up here and see what gear you think you need for this bend. Just go with your instincts. Did it feel a bit slow? Didn't it? So have a look at that bend up there. Yep. So it says give way 70 yards. Now foot off gas as you go around. Be very careful with this. Just follow the curb round. Follow that curb right round. Keep tight to the curb. Use your door. Careful because they're coming flying over there. If you stall here, I'm getting in the crash position because it's me that gets sideswiped.
What's a crash position?
Like that. One of the ankles, isn't it? I've seen some bad accents on that one. Any questions about that?
No.
Good. How come you not work the day?
Because it's just like not busy enough at the minute.
So I guess you're working at Amazon yet?
No, I'm waiting for them. Because I'm a rehire off the last time because I worked there before.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for like shifts to come through.
Go a bit more gas. And you see where that van's just turned up. Yeah. So that's where we're turning slip road to join. Just follow the curve round and a bit more gas. Use your parking brake. You can see that. Put your parking brake on. See, I wanted all that traffic when we were joining that.
It doesn't feel fast when you're driving 50, but when you see it, it looks fast.
I think this is quite scary.
So when this stops, would he like...
Don't forget him, you just go. So you could have gone there, look, so I'm indicating that. So don't worry about that one on your right, you just worry about these. Go weird, you've got to wait for him. That's it. That's it.
That was a bit lifted.
Yeah, it was a coach fest, wasn't it? You're going to do them next. Well, I'm going to give you one more circuit and then we'll move on to some reservations. And then just follow it around to the left. Oh, it's busy this time. Follow the curve road. Nothing there again, is it? Really didn't have to signal because there was nothing there. But if there's lots of cars there, you'd signal, would you? Yeah. Now we need to move in the right lane when it's safe. No clutching, make sure that I hear the gas. Good stuff, Ellie. Good stuff. Have you told anybody you got your test booked?
No, I have now though. I've told like Amelia and that, like my friends, I've told my dad. I've told everyone really.
What did your dad say?
Just God help you.
What he said?
Yeah.
Well, I think we'll have you fighting fit for the big day. Do you not think?
I hope so. Nerves get the better of me on stuff though.
I know. God help you.
I might have to play a bit of smooth radio.
You can play the radio on your test.
Can you?
Oh, yeah, you can have it on your lessons if you want.
Didn't know that.
Yeah, if you want to throw a few tunes at him when you're...
Might connect my phone.
Yeah, you can. I've got people who do that. But, don't sing to him though. Whatever you do, he's not like that.
What, would you just fail? Failure?
No, but he doesn't mind listening to music.
Do they talk to you?
Well, some do, some don't. It just depends.
Well, I think that'd that'd make it more awkward.
What if he didn't talk?
Yeah, I did it after that over years.
Right. Really do your mock test.
Oh,
That'll be good. Now, do you see where the van is down there?
yeah.
So we'll turn left. God help you. Your dad doesn't have much faith, does he?
Because he just sees the bad side of things. He says I need to stop laughing as well. Because you'll just think that I'm taking the mick.
Follow the curve.
He says you just laugh at everything. He probably thinks that you aren't taking it seriously.
No, I know you take it seriously. I know you just got a nervous laugh, that's all. When he sees this one, he watches you doing really well. Apart from that's good.
Yeah.
Hello. Need to move it the right lane when it's safe. So it's getting bigger. No, stick it. I like that. See how you're judging that? That's really good skills. That's good stuff. You waited. You didn't like mirror and single at the same time. It was all good. Keep it on, turn it right. As fast as you can. You know, Amelia, she thinks once you get the hang of it, she thinks you'll crush it.
Me?
I wonder why she thinks that for.
Crush it like good.
She's one she said she'd smash it out.
I doubt it.
So,
Just don't think I will.
she thinks you will. She says once Ellie gets that one, she'll smash it easy. We're pulling up on the left. So she wants something that I don't know. But your dad doesn't know. God help you. Cancel ticket noise. I really like the lane changing back there. That was a really good skill. So you just looked in the dormer and seen the white car.
No.
You didn't just fling the signal on like learners do. Now what we're going to do now is we're going to cross the St. Reservation.
Oh.
Now pupils hate this. So what's meant by St. Reservation?
To get into the other side, but you're only allowed one car in at a time. Right?
How did you know that?
I don't know. I think it's off my theory.
If they wouldn't have told you that. Possibly. So if the St. Reservation is not wide enough, what would you have to do?
If there's like another car coming that way.
So we've got cars coming both ways. It's not wide enough to sit in the middle. What would you have to
Just
do?
have to wait until you see a gap and quick control.
That's it. Now if it is wide enough to sit in the middle, there's two ways you can position. You can position just left there.
Yeah.
And you know how you've just turned right? Let the cars go around you. Or you can position over to the right. We're going to do this one. So what I want you to do, if you see the left's really busy but the right's clear, I want you to drive slowly into the middle. And you as the driver stop down the middle there. So if you go right up to there, what's going to happen if you go right up there? I mean, you know the traffic that turns right.
Oh, it's gonna.
You're going to block them,
Yeah.
aren't you? So I only want you to stop in the middle. Now, sometimes when the grass is long, that's a bit dodge. The other method is just to cut over to there. When you cut over to there, guess what the cars behind do? They come to the left and they block your view. So I'd rather you do it this way, okay?
So I'm just stopping in the middle, like
In the
normal.
middle. Now, if you come to St. Reservation and it's not wide enough, you could maybe cut over to there.
Yeah.
But the way we're going to do is just sit there like that. So you as a driver get down the middle. Got that?
Yeah.
Don't go up there, she'll block the road, like what Rocco done. Rocco done this and
I'll
done.
probably end up doing that one percent now.
When you're ready then. Feel it chugging a bit. So we'll drop it down and give it over. Now at the end of the road we're turning right. at all the traffic, love. Look what gauge you need. Just take your time, that's it, don't rush. Now see the blue sign saying only one vehicle on the reservation. Now we're not going to do it like the white car, but we're going to do it like the white van, but keep more to the left. But just drive it slowly. I want you to stop down the middle of here first. So stop about there, stop. Well, that's perfect where you've stopped here. Can you see down the road?
Yeah.
Can you go on? See it? That was perfect there. We'll take the next road to the left. And then we're going to come round and do that one. You can do that one on your own. But did you see where you stopped?
Yeah.
In the middle, that was perfect. Now, we're going to turn right into this farm shop.
Is that like in here?
Yes, now be careful, come flying around that bend.
In here?
Go further on.
Oh, right.
Or what gauge you go for. Now we don't give way to that car, and because he's made it tight, I would slow down and go on the first. Just be ready in case anything comes round. Have you been in here before? Well, the push button one here, isn't it? Good, I'm liking this. Oh, look at these lot here. Along the mains. That's it. Apparently, just take it. Apparently, it's really expensive here, isn't it?
Yeah.
I just stop for them. Stop. That's it. You were going to stop for them, Ellie, weren't you?
Yeah.
Don't wait till they get off. Nice. Now I want you to go to the top and just do a big U-turn.
The top.
Yeah. That's busy here, isn't it? I reckon the food's nice, wasn't it?
I'm not sure. I don't think I've had food. I should come back out this way.
Yeah, just go over there and just do a big U-turn. Big turn. That's it.
Oh, left or bottom left on your car today when I have.
What phrase could you use for, like you see, I booked my test and what could I say? You having a giraffe? What sounds best to you? Are you kidding me or seriously? What would you say? What would you, what's the youth twang? Get back to this side. That's it.
I don't know.
You having a laugh or joking or
Yeah.
kidding me?
Something like that. Can't.
At the end of the road we're turning left. Yeah, all be a pass. Clutch down, just let roll. Finish it off with gas clutch. Lovely. Oh, you've got to admit that feels better.
Yeah.
Now you're going to do this one on your own?
Yeah.
Do it. Pupils hate these. Good thing is, if you mess up here, guess who gets sideswiped? It's you, isn't it?
I'll have to get in the crash position.
Yeah.
What, so if you think you're going to crash, you have to quickly do that? I was going to say, that's a bit mad, isn't it?
That's just what they're doing. It's what they do on the aeroplanes, isn't
Oh,
it?
I thought that's what you have to actually do.
No, well, you wouldn't take your hands off the wheel. You've got a cyclist to the left of you. So be very careful there.
So you're going into there as well?
Yeah, he's a bit brave. He should be behind us, not to the side. He wouldn't be sitting there if he knew you, that's for sure.
Nice of you.
He'd be keeping him 2 miles back.
My dad frightens the life out of me on these. He says like a gap like that and just goes.
Does he?
Yeah.
What about that one?
Oh no, that's easy.
Go on, off you.
Was he not?
Yeah, but you could have gone.
Oh.
Keep the left. Left. Why, look how you've done this.
Oh god.
Oh, Ellie, how are you supposed to do this?
I don't know. I don't know what happened there.
Oh, right.
Was that man meant to be all the way
No,
over there?
you're supposed to be where the cyclist is.
Oh.
They know if anybody wants to turn right, we're going to block their road, aren't we? In this duty, all right's come in, look. We're sitting in no man's land here.
This is fab.
I know that. Look at all the cars coming. So you can remember how you position to the left?
Yeah.
That's how we're supposed to be doing it.
He knows what he's doing on that bike.
Yeah, he's smart. We should be teaching him to drive. Look at me here, look. There we go. Now, if anybody being wanted to turn right, see, like that car turning right,
Yeah.
you wouldn't get around you, would you?
So what would he have to do? Just stop in the middle
Just
of the
stop
road?
them on the slip on the road. Now we're going to have another go. Where are you going to position? To the
left.
and down the middle. So go for West Rain. So the nerves must have just took over there when you went in the middle.
I don't know, I don't know what I was doing there.
And the first as you get there. Signal came off, but there's nobody there, so you get away with it.
Would that still be a minor?
No, not if there's no one there. But if there's other cars there, then yeah.
My cousin's just come up, well, one of my dad's cousins from the country, and her son's just had his driving test. I think he's the same age as me. They live in like Nottingham, like Grimsby way.
Right.
And he's failed it.
Did he?
Just off because she said something about on Davy's test there was roadworks put on just on that day, and even after they took them off.
Yeah.
So when he's went round, he's gone into like a right lane for something instead of a left.
Oh dear.
And they failed him for it.
Oh, it's painful when you get a feel.
I don't think I'd ever want to drive again if I failed.
No.
I think it'd put us off.
Now at the end of the road we're turning right. What gauge you need?
What would happen if you try to pull away in a second? Would it just stop?
It normally stall, but it burns the clutch out more, so you don't want to pull off on second. You could pull off on second going downhill, a steep downhill, not on a hill like this. More chance of stalling, but more wear and tear on the clutch. So if you go right in, so you'll block the white car. So just keep it to the left and over there. But I wouldn't go in at the minute with this white car, so that one might come over. See this over the left?
So just wait a bit.
Yeah. There you go. Just very slowly. That's a bit further forward. That's it. Not that far. You could have gone and you should have gone, yeah. So again, we're a bit too far forward. What about after the white car? Is it too close? That's a good decision. Really good.
Going down here.
Yeah, go left again. I'm going to do it one more time because you fluffed that a bit. You went too far in.
Yeah.
Farm shop again, do the same trick. So you know how to do this one, just keep it to the left.
Yeah.
Have to do it on your own.
Yeah.
Don't forget the mirroring signal for right. So I don't want you to do it like they've done.
I need to be how you doing.
Yes. Just gentle. That's it. Good. Now do you see this car? Guess what he's going to do? Guess what we're going to do?
Right.
We're going to go around you, aren't they?
Yeah.
But you know if you'd sat over there before.
Yeah, and then that other car behind
Put your signal back on. That's good, well done.
That grass is in the way then.
I know, as you get onto the council, it could get a
Might
cut.
ring in when I get home.
I don't know why they sit there. Oh, they're waiting Right, now if it's clear, they're going to wait. You just drive straight out. Unless it starts moving forward. So it's moving forward now.
Oh, it's Leah
Where?
in the car.
Is it?
Yeah, I don't know.
Is Leah driving?
No, it's her mum, I think.
Did she not see it?
Yeah, I think she's waving. So could I go now?
Yep. Just check. Let's see. Aggressive again. She's just doing a big U-turn on the carriageway. I'm going to do it one more time, then we're going to finish off with the control stop. Have you any questions about what you're going to do with it?
I don't know, am I just doing over the centre reservation again then?
Yeah. There isn't a signal. Just nice and gentle on feet. Lovely, lovely. Wow, very impressive. Well done. Definitely want that cut, don't they?
Yeah.
Can you see enough or not?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good stuff, this. See how that comes up too high?
Yeah.
It's far too wide. We'll just go straight this time. Cancel that. That's good. It's really good. Now we're following the signs for Durham. Which way is Durham? What
I don't know.
happened there?
Why did I think it was down there?
Well, that's the motorway, isn't
Well,
it? That's the next
staring.
lesson. You are?
I'm staring.
Oh, dear me. The good thing is you're allowed on motorways and I'll tell people you're leaving. I was wondering when you're going to throw one trick in. I was waiting for a trick there. Go on, straight to gears. You're never so well up. Now you know if you did go that way on your test,
Yeah.
and you put it, you wouldn't get a -4 for that because you didn't have an indicator on.
Yeah.
So if you're going to go that way, you would have been indicating left, wouldn't you? I'll chop that and put that on.
Is this a 70?
Yes. It's on green. It's on green. What does green mean?
Oh.
You're going to stop
Well,
at
I
the
thought I
green.
didn't even look at the lights. I thought it was a junction.
Right, there was two big bright lights there, wasn't it? It's harder to miss.
Glasses.
It's harder to miss then. Now the traffic lights were turning left. Which way is left? Oh, I'm going to pieces now.
Oh.
There's no not even a right turn to turn right.
Oh. Just ignore me.
And just you're on your gear each second.
Oh, that's a bit fast again.
I think that carriage you've done ever so well.
I'm still doing well. I think this is where I think this is where my first lesson. Oh no,
No,
it's right in the middle.
Right, hopefully get this emergency stop crush straight away.
Emergency stop.
Yeah.
What, must people behind us?
No, that'd be dangerous, wouldn't it? Go on, little big guns. Now, if you'd watched the video, I wouldn't even have to briefer on it, you just do it like that.
Is it literally just like
Well,
what you have to do when I pull out?
Yes.
Well, that time last week when that woman come out.
It was a bit. That was the emergency stop. There's a bit skill involved, but that was it.
Do you just put both your feet on your clutch and brake?
No, you do the brake first.
Will it not just stop?
No, you put the clutch at the last second. Now just pull up on the double yellow lines. Now I know you wouldn't normally park here. Tell that bus what you're going to do. It won't be smooth stuff. Right, have you any questions on what you've done?
Don't think so.
Okay, it was all pretty
I know
good
what
stuff.
I've done wrong.
That was all stuff. Now, how many tests do you think they do within the emergency stop? How many would you say?
Tests?
Yeah, it's one every.
3.
It is. So when 3 people go for tests, there's only 1 person going to get it. Now, when you go for tests, you'll probably get it on your own.
What will he say it was? Can you do an emergency stop?
Yeah, he'll pull you in first. Right, now you don't check mirrors because you haven't got enough time. If you multiplied your speed by 1.5, that will tell you how many feet you're covering per second. So you're traveling 30 miles an hour, you multiply that by 1.5, what would that give you? Oh, a bit of maths.
30 divided by 1.5.
30 times 1.5.
31.5.
30 times 1.5. Oh, you've got maths.
I didn't pass maths at school. I didn't.
Well, give us an answer then. 30 times 1.5. What's 1.5 times 30?
I don't know.
Right. What's 1 times 30?
30.
Good.
Oh, so it'll be 30.
So what's
5.
half a times 30? What's half?
15.
15. Add them together.
Oh, right.
What does that give
15 and 1.5.
you? 15 and 30.
45.
Good. So that means if it took a second for you to glance in these mirrors, you would have covered 45 feet before you even got to react. So that's about just under 4 car lengths, about just under 15 meters. So you don't check mirrors, you need to take a tighter grip on the wheel. Why is that?
Because you've got to have control of it.
When you brake in emergency, it shifts the balance of the weight from the rear wheels to the front, and that makes
Oh,
it
yeah,
hard.
because you're going to be like that, aren't you?
Good, so you need to take a tighter grip. Now, when you stop, I should do this, look. Like that, but you shouldn't because...
I've got like...
Good, now you don't steer. If you steer to the left, who could you're in danger?
oncoming traffic.
On the pavement?
Oh, pedestrians.
Now, if you steer to the right,
oncoming traffic.
good. So Mr. Examiner wants you to stop in a nice straight line. Now,
What, would he take you somewhere like this to do it?
he'll do it on a quiet road so you've got nothing to worry about, and he's going to make sure it's safe. But yeah, he could do it anywhere. I've normally seen it done in 2nd and 3rd gear, but yeah, he can do it as long as it's safe. Now, your quick reaction is very important. The sooner you start braking, the sooner you stop. What you don't do is stamp the brake. Why do you think that is?
Just stall.
It could force it into a skid.
Alright.
You don't put the pedals down together for the same reasons, plus it increases the stopping distance. You don't put the clutch down first either. What you do is BBC, brake before clutch. Now, the technique you want, you go at the brake and just watch my right foot, look. Now, what have I done?
Pushed it right down.
And at the very last second, stamp the clutch down.
Oh god, I'm going to stall.
Have you got that?
Yeah.
So brake, then clutch. Now, when you stop,
Put that on. Not in neutral.
and the exam said, "You thank you. We won't be doing that again. Drive on when you feel ready." Now, where have you got to look before you move off?
All around you and in your mirrors.
Good. Both blind spots because you're in the middle. So I mentioned skidding early on. The main cause of skidding are brake and acceleration steering. Who's responsible for them?
Me.
You, mainly driver error. Now, if you brake so hard that you lock the wheels, the ABS will kick in. In the manufacturer's guide, it tells you to keep the brake on. It's not going to lock the day because it's nice dry conditions, but when it's wet, it could lock the wheels. But you just keep the brake on. So if ABS kicks in, it vibrates off your foot like that. You got that?
Yeah.
If your rear car skids right, which way should you steer?
Left.
Steer in the direction skid to the right.
Oh,
So
right.
you just correct like that. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to get the technique right first, and then I'm going to do it like the examiner, where I'll say I'll raise my right hand and shout stop. But we're going to get the technique first. So what I'm going to do, cover your brake. I'll say cover your brake, and I'll say now push it right to the floor, and you just do this. And then clutch at the last second.
Oh,
Got
gosh.
that? Right.
This isn't going to go
Hmm?
well.
I'm going to put my hand behind you to keep everything in place, okay? Have you any questions?
Oh, no, I don't think so. Let's just go to
When
stall.
you're ready. I'm going to make sure it's safe so you've got nothing to worry about.
Oh, I'm scared.
Don't be scared. Go on a bit more gas. Oh, there's a car there. Well, I can't do it with him behind us, but do you see where that car's just turned?
Yeah.
That's where we're going to turn. So it's the second one, that's the first one. It says 10 miles an hour there, but I want you to build your speed up. So it's dead round everywhere's locked up. So give us a bit more gas. That's it. Can you go to the brake pedal? Push it right the floor. Clutch. No, it wasn't too bad.
I thought I was going to
Park and
stall
brake
it
on.
there.
Now drive on when you're ready. I want you to look over both shoulders. Left and right. Now, just hang on a minute. That was good, but what you've done is you pushed the brake halfway down, then you
went
stopped
for my
pushing it,
clutch.
then you went for your clutch and
And
then pushed it more.
again.
So I want you to push the brake straight down. Does that make
But not
sense?
just stall though.
No, just put the clutch. Might put the clutch in the last second. Right, go on, off you go. So we're going to do that again. That's it. So don't push it halfway down, then put the clutch down. Push it straight down, then stamp the clutch at the last second.
Right.
That wasn't
Bad for
too
your car,
bad.
that.
Possibly. But you need to pass your test.
Do you have to like repair your car a lot?
Not much. Go on, more gas. Go on, more. Go on, more. Now go to the brake. Push it right down. Clutch.
Oh, what happened?
You lock the wheels a bit. Handbrake on. Put it in neutral. First gear and look all around the car. Wasn't too bad though. You get away with that. Now at the end of the road, turn right and stop. Back it up in a straight line. That was a bit stammering with the brake that time.
Turn right.
Yeah. Now, I don't want you to stamp the brake, I want you to push it firmly, like squeezing a sponge. Go on straight a second. And then don't put the clutch down until I tell you to, okay? So when you go to the brake, just squeeze it, push it firmly to the floor, don't stamp it. Get the technique right, you don't have to stamp. Just go to the brake pedal, push it right down, clutch. Nearly, just a bit more brake than that. And brake on. Drive on when you're ready. Both shoulders. We're getting there, that's not bad. That's good. Gives a bit more gas. Go to the brake, push it right down, clutch. It's not bad. Drive when you're ready. And left, start from the left and then work round to the right. You get the hang of it, do you think?
Yeah, a little bit.
We're turning right. The other right.
Oh, right. I'm gonna have to right, left and right on my hands, I think.
Roll it into first. Do the same technique again, okay? There's nothing behind this. Right, we'll get past this one. Can you go to the brake? Push it right down. Clutch. Good, yes, well done, well done. Drive on when you're ready. Good. I knew you'd be good at this because you're a bit of a brute with the pedals on. Straight gears. okay? Go to the brake, push it right down, clutch. Well done, well done. Wow, very impressive. Okay, that's it. Good. Right. Do you think we can do like the driving examiner now?
Well, you hold, or just say stop.
Yeah, you've got the technique, which is great. Now when I say stop, I just need to see your reaction times. Have you got that? Right. So you have to do it like the examiner, okay? So I just want the same technique, but we need the reaction times, okay? So when I say stop, just brake like you've done clutch at the last second. Go on, I know you can do this. And I'll worry about what's behind you, just focus on your footwork. Stop.
Oh.
There's an inch off the tyres.
Knocked it.
Now what happens is you put your clutch down too early. Yeah, I'll drive on when you're ready. So what we need is the brake first and clutch at the last second. And if you do that technique, you don't have to stamp the brake down. Got that?
Yeah.
Going to do it again?
Yeah.
Concentrate. Stop. That's better. But your reaction time is a bit slow. I see a stop and it was like where you are, right? Right, so we're going to try it again, but when I say stop, just push the brake firmly, okay? Clutch at the last second. Stop. Oh, perfect. Well done. Drive on when you're ready. Both shoulders. You want in first. What did you do there with your feet?
Like firmly push my brake down before I touch my clutch.
Oh, what I've been saying from the start. Yeah, but that was really good. I'm going to leave it on a good note, so we're going home. You want to get home from here?
Yeah.
Good, but that was good. Any questions about that?
No. I hope I just don't like end up on the day. Would that be a fail?
What?
If you knocked up your emergency stop?
Depends on what you mean by that. Like if you lock the wheels a bit.
Yeah.
No, it wouldn't be a fail.
It should be a mine.
Yeah, what you would feel for is you don't go over your shoulders.
Yeah.
You know how to get home? Yeah, it's worth a 5 on your sheet now. Now slow right down, go up first gear first.
What's going on there?
Just lifted the gas up too, clutch up too, quick the gas.
Jesus.
And then
Oh. I'm gonna have a next lesson on the right, left, and right on my hands.
I'd roll that in the first one. That's it. Signal to leave. Bit further forward. Right, how do you think you've done the day?
Better than last
Yeah,
time.
well done. What do you think we went better?
Everything.
What do you
Haven't
think?
stalled today.
You haven't. You've tried your best as to stall. What could you improve on?
Positioning when I'm going across them central reservations.
Oh, I think you've done them really well. There was one you messed up, but
Yeah.
you went back and done a couple right, so I'm not really worried about that.
Leaving me gears too late as well when I'm coming up the roundabouts.
Possibly, we didn't do that many the day. Just footwork. You know when you're pulling off on the side of the road,
Yeah.
your clutch comes up really quick. Just
Yeah.
need to be a bit slow, then you'd be fine with that. Right, joining the slip roads. If you couldn't join, what would you have to do?
Stop.
Stop. If you have to stop, where would you stop?
Like on the end of it until we say a space.
Good.
Right.
If you're turning right across the centre reservation, emerging right, sorry, and it's not wide enough to sit in, what would you have to do?
Hold back to the junctions till you say a space.
Good. Control stop, how many tests are they doing in?
1 in 3.
1 in 3. And tell me how you do it with your footwork.
Firmly press your brake and then stamp on your
Clutch at the last second. Why do you need to take a tighter grip on the wheel for?
So I don't hit my head forward.
And why does the examiner want you to stop in a straight line?
So you don't affect pedestrians or oncoming traffic.
Good. And when you stop, what do you do?
Put your handbrake in neutral and check all around you.
Good. Now, if you lock the wheels and the ABS kicks in, what have you got to do with your brake? If you come off it, keep it on.
Come off it?
Keep it on.
Alright.
If you drive an old car without ABS, you pump the brake. It's known as cadence braking.
No.
And where do you look before you move off?
All around you, over your shoulders.
Good. What would you do if there's a car come behind? Would you just sit and wait and see what they're doing, or just drive off?
If they just wait and drive off, if they're going to overtake me.
Good. Are you alright to do 70 next week and do the overtaking?
Yeah.
Well, there's only a couple of videos left on there. Will you watch them for us?
Yeah, I will.
Right. Have you any questions before I go?
No.
What days have you